moving away from the doom and gloom. Big sigh. I'm going to now introduce a number of concepts that are important to talk about as we move into how do we address burnout and compassion fatigue. So the first concept I want to mention is self-esteem. What is self-esteem? Self-esteem has to do with how we perceive ourselves in comparison to the outer world. These are, I have researched them, but these are the ways in which I have processed these concepts that bring me to a way of working with them. Let's look at self-esteem. Nobody wants to be average, least of all veterinarians. Well, nobody. If we are unable to perform a task, or if our classmates are able to finish a sterilization in less time than we can, what is the internal dialogue? How does that make you feel? Does that impact your self-esteem? Of course it does. So we need to be considerate of where are our levels of self-esteem. And as we gain skills and as we are able to apply our knowledge and as our expertise increases, then our self-esteem also increases. The next concept for me that is important is self-worth. I don't think that self-esteem and self-worth are the same. Self-worth for me is an inner belief in myself. It's how do I feel about myself and how do I value myself? How much do I believe I am worthy of love and I'm worthy of respect and I'm worthy of even the physical, the material objects in my life that make my life easy and comfortable. The next concept to introduce is self-love. What is self-love? There are many aspects to self-love, and I'll end off this video with a very nice wheel that looks at the elements of self-love. But essentially, self-love is having a very high regard for your own well-being and your happiness. Nobody else is responsible for your happiness except yourself, except you. The more you love yourself, the more likely it is that you will be happy. And finally, self-compassion. And this is where, as veterinary professionals, many of our interactions are interactions of compassion for other beings that enter into our professional arena. I can openly own the fact that I have a great deal of compassion for my animal patients. As I have matured, I have also developed a great deal of compassion for my human clients, and I see that they require our services as much as the animal companion does. So when I think about how do I exercise compassion, then self-compassion is, can I turn that kindness and that empathy inward? Can I be a friend to myself? Can I love myself? And can I drop the inner critic and become less harsh